Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Linda, I'm from Midas Real Estate, and today I'd like to talk about 6 things that you need to know as a beginner home buyer. If our videos bring value to you, don't forget to click the like and subscribe at the bottom and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on our upcoming videos. The first tip as a beginner home buyer is to determine your goal and have a strategic plan. I can't stress this enough because this is the most important part of your home buying process. Just with anything in life, don't do it until you actually know your why, because knowing your why will determine your strategies down the track. Buying a house is a really emotional and joyous process, so knowing your why will actually help you narrow down your vision to those properties which will actually help you get to your goals instead of take you a step away from your goals. For example, if your why is that you want your property portfolio to be making you $100,000 in passive income per year in 10 years' time, then you might not purchase that $1.5 million dream home as your first property because you're aware that the mortgage might take you a bit longer to buy your second or third home. But if your why is that you want to live in that beautiful dream home and that you want that pride and ownership of owning your own home, then maybe that $1.5 million purchase is perfect for you. Knowing your why shouldn't be based on your feelings, but it should actually come from sitting down and calculating real numbers. This is because buying your first house will actually have a significant impact on your ability to buy your second and your third and your fourth house and the time it takes to actually get there. So check out our previous video right here where we used real numbers on an example scenario to calculate the financial impact of buying an owner-occupied property versus an investment property. Knowing how to calculate with these numbers will actually help you set your strategic plan and help you have your own goal in mind. Tip number 2 is know your borrowing capacity. So many people go backwards and start looking for a home without actually knowing their borrowing capacity. Knowing your borrowing capacity will actually help narrow your search down. Knowing your borrowing capacity will actually help you know how much more you need to save, what areas you should be looking in, and also help with your long-term strategic plans. Getting a pre-approval will also help you secure that dream home and be ready to purchase that home when that really good deal comes up straight away. Tip number 3, know your upfront costs and your ongoing costs. So your upfront costs and your ongoing costs or your holding costs are 2 different things. Most people think that the upfront costs is just your deposit, but there are actually many more costs involved. Some examples include your stamp duty, your lender's mortgage insurance, your mortgage registration fees, your insurances, just to name a few. If you want to see a detailed breakdown of some upfront costs, check out the video here for 10 upfront costs of buying a property. Your ongoing costs are also going to be a huge factor in whether or not you can afford this property. Just because you can buy a property doesn't mean that you can actually afford to hold it. Your loan repayments are going to take up the majority of your holding costs, but there are many other costs that you need to factor in as well and how these will affect your lifestyle. Some of these include your insurances, your council bills, your water bills, your internet bills, and pest control and maintenance and renovations as well, just to name a few. If you haven't done so, check out our video up here of 15 ongoing costs of having a property. The 4th tip would be know the government policies in your state or territory. Are you eligible for things like First Home Owners Grant, Home Builder, First Home Loan Deposit Scheme, or stamp duty concessions and exemptions as well? Knowing what you are eligible for could really save you tens of thousands of dollars. It's really tedious to do all the research, but rest assured it's well worth it. To help you out, we do have a video over here of all the eligibility criteria of the different government schemes, and you can watch it to find out if you're eligible or not. Different government schemes will have different price cutoffs, so it's good to know these beforehand because they will inform and help you decide which property is best for you. Tip number 5 would be know the fundamentals of a good location. It's easy to get sidetracked by wanting a certain color for your house or wanting a certain layout scheme, but knowing the fundamentals of a location will actually help you secure the financial stability of your home and help it secure how well it does in the long run. If you haven't done so, refer to our previous video of 3 golden rules of investing. The first fundamental is to look at the supply and demand of an area. Is things like population, infrastructure and employment coming into that area, because all these will actually drive up the demand for your home of that area. The second fundamental of a location is the proportion of homeowners versus investors in that particular suburb. If that suburb has a higher proportion of homeowners rather than investors, will actually mean a steadier capital growth rate and also less competition for your rental property if you were to rent it out as well. So the third fundamental is scarcity. If your property has features that is scarce in that area, then demand for your property will actually go up. Check out our previous video for what features actually contribute to scarcity for your property. Tip number 6 is have an experienced and helpful team around you. Surround yourself with people who are experienced and know what they are doing. Ask a million questions. Broker, solicitor, accountant, and property strategist to guide you along the way. Don't just rely on your own knowledge, because there are things that you could actually miss out. I hope these 6 tips have been helpful for you. If you like our channel, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. And also don't forget to click the notification bell so you don't miss out on our future videos. Please comment below if you have any other questions. Thanks for watching.
有关于我们的 YouTube 频道，你比较喜欢中文的呢，还是英文的呢？
About our YouTube channel, do you prefer English or Chinese?
欢迎留言让我们知道哦。
Comments down below to let us know.